Hey guys, so welcome back to the basics. It's been a really long time since I've posted anything on this channel. Um, Life's busy, life is crazy, and I don't know what else to say about that. But I've had a lot of thoughts lately, and back to that idea of practicing. How do we practice? What do we do? And I don't like to practice. I mean, I do, but I like the final product. But practicing in general is just like, I hope I'm doing it right, and I hope I'm not learning something wrong, and it's just terrifying sometimes. So I play with a group called the Northwest Wind Symphony. Fantastic group to play with. I really enjoy playing with them because I go and practice all my stuff on my own, and then I come for a one-day rehearsal and we perform that evening. And it's super fun, super stressful too, because trying to find all the percussionists for that can be really stressful when we're down to 2 weeks before the concert and I'm still missing four percussionists, and that's really stressful. So at my last concert, so back in January, the director came up to me and asked if I would be interested in being a soloist in the next concert cycle. I'm terrified because I would love to be a soloist. I have never, ever been a soloist in my entire life. I mean, I did a junior recital, but to do my junior recital, I kind of chickened out and combined with my wife and had her play half the recital and I played the other half, and she accompanied me on everything. But um, I don't think I've ever known truly how to practice. And I've done some stuff, and I've worked hard, and I've done a lot of practice, but I don't know that I've ever understood what I was doing. And so asking me to be a soloist to me is just like, wow. Um, okay, so I need to start now, and I need to start figuring out what in the world I'm going to play. Is it going to be too hard? Is it going to be too easy? Am I going to have fun with it? Am I going to be terrified when I'm on stage? What do I need to be prepared for? And so I've been doing a lot of research and thinking, and I really like playing the xylophone, marimba, the vibraphone, all the mallet stuff. And so in my research, I came up. I remember a couple of my past professors who have done certain pieces. Um, I remember hearing when Pat Roulette, my professor from Western, he played Golden Age of the Xylophone, and I was like, oh, okay. So I don't know, I'd never known what that one sounded like, but I'd heard of it now. And then my other percussion instructor, Dave Jarvis, he'd played xylophonia, and I remember seeing that one a little bit, and he had a lot of fun with it. Soloed with a duck call in it. I thought it was really funny, entertaining. So I was looking him up, and I found a couple videos. I found a lot of videos, and they all take him at different tempos, do different things. But for Golden Age of the Xylophone, there was one video that just stood out to me, and it was just, I felt like the percussionist did such an amazing job. His name was Ryan Schlotterbeck, and he played with Concordia Band. And I'll put the link in the down below in this video. But fantastic video, like performance. He improvised a whole bunch in there, and but it's just fantastic. And I was watching that, and I was like, yeah, I want to do that. I want to do that. So I bought the piece. Well, it's 7 pages long. I've never memorized 7 pages of music. Would it challenge me? Absolutely. I think it's a fantastic piece, and I want to play it. I want to play it so bad. But then I've also got the piece Xylophonia. I was looking around videos, and there were some videos. Xylophonia was originally written for solo xylophone and piano accompaniment, and I didn't. Those were okay. They were great, but I wanted the band version, and I found a couple people playing the band version. The recordings were okay, but I found one that I really liked, and it was Ryan Lewis playing with the Hot Springs Concert Band. And I'll put that video down below too. But such a phenomenal job, and just looked like he had so much fun playing it. And that's what I want to do, is I want to look like I'm actually enjoying what I'm doing. I think, so I've thought, and it comes down to that Golden Age of the Xylophone. While it's a great piece, I don't think it's my time. I think that looking at it, evaluating it, I think it's going to be one of those pieces where there's so much to memorize that when I get out on stage, if I draw a blank at any moment, the piece is done. There's no like recovery in that piece. I'm not a great improviser, so improvising in that piece might not ever happen, and it terrifies me. It terrifies me to be on stage and mess up that bad, where I have to stop and say, "Where am I?" So when I looked at Xylophonia, it's very repetitive, and there's patterns that if I do get lost, I can repeat some of those patterns over and over and over again until I figure out where in the world I am. So I thought that would be great. I have a kind of a built-in out, and so what I thought I would do is film myself practicing and show you guys that process that I'm going to go through as I learn this piece. I'm using some of George Hamilton Green. He wrote a xylophone lesson book that was he sold it as like you would subscribe to it basically, and you'd get weekly lessons, and you would do those lessons for the week, and then you would go out and you'd buy the next lesson and do that lesson for a week. There were some interesting things that he wrote in there, and so I'm going to kind of go through that a little bit and use that as my warm up, my fundamental work. I don't want to call them warm ups because the words and as a band director, the words we're using now is not warm ups. We want to use fundamentals because that's what we're teaching. We're using those moments to teach fundamentals. So this is really going to be those fundamentals to kind of zero me in and help me be more accurate in my every time I strike the bars. In my earlier videos, I showed them to my band kids, and I thought it was funny. This is just a total side note here, is that I showed them to my band kids, and I was like, guys, the videos are really boring. What's wrong with them? I mean, tell me, give me some honest feedback. And they said, yeah, Mr. Cornwell, they're really boring because that's not how you teach. You're not like that in class. And so I want to be a little bit more like I am in class. So class is definitely a little bit more, I wouldn't say improvised. I know what I want to say, but it's improvised. And I take those moments. I've always been taught that every moment you have, take that opportunity to teach something. And so in this, I hope that this shows my flaws. I hope this shows that I'm not this amazing percussionist that, I've never felt like I've been an amazing percussionist, that I've been the person who everybody looks up to and is like, I want to play exactly like they do. Because I doubt myself all the time. I played a concert with the South Puget Sound Community College Orchestra one time. This was just actually, early December. I missed so many notes, and I spent so much time on that part, learning that part, and I just feel like I missed so many notes because I couldn't figure out my part. And did it sound okay? Yeah, but I didn't want it to sound okay. I wanted it to sound great. And I'm learning that I have spent way too much time away from this instrument, and I need to spend more time on this instrument. So I hope that you get something out of this. I might have some narration as I do some practicing in here, and I might go back and narrate over some of the practice sessions, but I might even at the end recap on what in the world just happened. But I think this is an important time that I can focus down, practice some music, and learn some great literature and have fun with it. So I'm going to be playing Xylophonia. I'm playing that for concert in April of 2025. So in 1 year from now, a little over a year from now. I feel like it's going to be a piece that I'm going to be able to have under my belt. I'm hoping to have it under my belt by the end of the summer, but at least under my belt, meaning like I can play through it and not feel like I'm totally butchering the piece. Yeah. So enjoy what I play. Leave comments if you want. I am up to, if you have comments and you want to tell me, hey, your hands are doing this or you're off from the metronome, tell me. I need the help. I'm focusing on what do I need to do to be better at what I do. I don't think it's fair that I come into class every day and tell my kids to be the best that they can be when I don't feel like I'm being the best that I can be. I want to be, Steve Martin has his quote, be so good they can't ignore you. I want to be that. And I know it's going to take a long time. It's going to take a lot of effort. It's going to take a lot of sacrifice. I'm going to have to give up some things in my life. I might even have to give up chocolate. I don't know. But I have to give up something. And there's a lot of things that I think that are going to come out of this that are going to be good. So I hope you enjoy. Leave me comments. Subscribe if you want to see the whole process. Like the videos. Commenting is important. It shows interaction on the videos, so it helps bring the videos so other people can see them on their feed. There's a lot of things that you could do that will help this feed be viewed by more people. Share it with people. Maybe people are having similar experiences where they're just feeling like, I suck. Because I do. I sit down every day. People are like, oh, play the drum set. I'm really bad at the drum set. It's one of those things. So again, enjoy the videos and enjoy the process. It's always about the process. Bye.